so I had to leave at like now basically. It's currently 9:30 and I just wanted to do a quick update before I leave because I am getting very late. The battery's at 83%, which is not that bad, but I took that time lapse and I use the phone a little bit for like watching videos and stuff, but that's about it, not much else. So we'll see how it does throughout the day. I don't really think it's really good battery life, but we'll see. For now, we gotta go. Yeah, like I said, I'm super late. Actually, I'm not super late. I've actually been more late before, but I am late enough to not get those fancy shots for the video. So this is Apple CarPlay without a wire, wirelessly, so it's going to be using Bluetooth, streaming music, doing navigation, all that kind of stuff, if it connects. Okay, there we go, it connected. It's connected to wireless CarPlay, so that's good. I do have about a 30-minute drive ahead of me, so the iPhone 16 Pro Max will be taxed in terms of navigation, Bluetooth, and all that wirelessly without charging, so that'll be interesting to see. It is supposed to be the phone that Apple touts as the best battery life iPhone, so we'll see how that does. But for now, let's get on driving. So I don't know what just happened. The camera was just bugging out right now with probably new iOS 18 bugs. Not necessarily new iOS 18 updates, but bugs. But I was gonna say that it's funny how when you're in a rush or something like that, when you're getting late for something, it's easy to forget how cold it really is. Right now it's about 8 degrees Celsius and I didn't really feel that cold, and I forgot that it was cold. I forgot to like turn on the heater and the seat heater and all that kind of stuff. So it's funny how that works. So I just reached work. It's about 10:09, so I'm kind of late. I actually am 9 minutes late. 9 minutes isn't too bad though. So I'm just gonna go in, do the work, and get out, I guess, basically. But before we go in, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is currently at 78%, which is not the best, but it's also not the worst. We still have the rest of the day to get by, and it's currently, like I said, 10 now, and I've been using the phone quite a bit. We'll do like a proper battery update inside though. Let's go. Just left work. It's such weird weather. It's kind of cold, but it's also not that cold, but it's very gloomy. I don't know, very weird weather. But yeah, I just left work and on my way home now. Got some goods again. I just finished work and I got some goods. These are the goods. Cheese sticks. Definitely enjoy that. And then afterward, I'm not sure what we're doing, but let's check on the iPhone. Currently 12:34. And we are at about 70%, which is not that bad. Let's take a look at what exactly I've been doing so far. 6 hours of screen on time? That doesn't look right, but 6 hours of screen on time. Used FaceTime, camera for the time lapse earlier, Instagram, LinkedIn, and yeah, just been doing a bunch of miscellaneous tasks. Not really been pushing it too much, but yeah, so 12:34 or 12:35 now at 70%. So now let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max does on the drive back with wireless CarPlay, Bluetooth, streaming music, all that kind of stuff going on without charging the phone. So let's see how it does. So just reached home and we're currently at 1:15 and it's currently at 64%. It is a little concerning, but it's been consistent with my experience. And my experience with the iPhone 16 Pro Max so far has been hit or miss in terms of the battery life. Like, it hasn't been super good, but it also hasn't been like terrible. Today, it's pretty much the same. Not super good, but not terrible. So yeah, we're at 55%, and Apple said that this is the iPhone with the best battery life, but I mean, in my experience so far, it's really not the best. My iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is 3 years old, at the time of having 100% battery health, was far superior than this one. So I don't know what Apple's saying, but so far I've just had always on display on, LTE, not even 5G, wireless CarPlay, so I have Bluetooth enabled, you know, streaming music, FaceTiming, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's just not as good as my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now, usually what I do is charge the phone while I'm en route somewhere, like to work or something. But for the sake of this video and the sake of the rest of the day in the last videos, I just chose to do wireless CarPlay to really test the battery life and the performance of each new iPhone 16 phone. So the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it just dropped from 55 to 54%. It's not really impressive, but we'll see throughout the day how it's doing, and keep you updated. But besides the iPhone, we're actually right now en route to Toronto. Well, somewhere in Toronto. I don't know exactly where, but somewhere there, and we'll try to film something nice with using the iPhone 16 Pro Max's new cameras. I don't know whether I'd say they're new cameras, but they're pretty.
Let him
they're,
in,
all right.
bro. What are you
okay. Speaking of cameras, subscribe if you're interested in seeing a comparison video between the iPhone 16 Pro or Pro Max. They have the same camera setup, and the S24 Ultra. That'll be coming soon. I'll shoot that and edit it and all that kind of stuff. I'll post it soon, but subscribe to see it. Camera is not that wide. There we go. So let's talk about the iPhone 16 Pro Max that I've been using the entire day, as well as the past like week and a half. So I just finished dinner and it's about 9:30. It was kind of a late dinner, but right now we are at about 18%. Not really the best battery life that I expected from a plus size or a Pro Max size phone like this one. I'm honestly a bit disappointed. Well, I'm honestly quite a bit disappointed in the battery performance of this phone. Everything else, like the camera, the UI, like actually using the phone performance-wise is really good with the A18 Pro chip, taking videos, slowing them down, all that kind of stuff. Everything performance-wise is great, except for the battery, which is especially disappointing because Apple claimed that this was the best battery life in an iPhone ever, which like it should be. It's their latest and greatest newest phone, so it should be, but it's not even that. Like At least in my experience, I don't know. Like I've heard other YouTubers and other content creators talk about how their iPhone 16 Pro Max battery is really good. Maybe this is just a faulty one. We'll see how it goes. But if it is, then of course I'll be contacting Apple and seeing what they'll do about it. But you also let me know. If you have the iPhone 16 Pro Max, let me know in the comments down below how your battery life's been. But yeah, that was a day in my life using the iPhone 16 Pro Max as my primary phone. Like I said, I've been using it longer than that, but I just wanted to make a day in the life video with it for you guys to see what I do throughout the day and how I use the phone itself and if it's worth it to buy for you. And the short of it is that if you value a plus size phone like this, the iPhone 16 Pro Max, or a plus phone like this, the iPhone 16 Plus, then I would say between these two, I would go for the iPhone 16 Plus and save that much more money on like a bigger storage option or something that's more valuable than like a Pro Max, like an extra lens, a ProMotion display, and a titanium design. And that's pretty much what separates the Pro Max from the Plus. Yeah, there are some significant things separating the two, but if you're not a Pro user or a Pro Max user, then you really won't find the difference and like it won't make any difference to you and your daily usage on the phone. But if battery life is not a concern for you and you're not really concerned about the best battery life that you can ever get on a phone, then I would say that this phone is really good for all the tasks that you need it to. High performance tasks like gaming, FaceTiming while CarPlay or something like that, streaming over Bluetooth, doing all sorts of things, recording video in 4K 120 because you can actually do that now this year, and a whole bunch of other things. This phone absolutely kills it. And all those things absolutely kill the phone. But again, if you don't really care about the battery, then it's not really a big deal. But yeah, anyways, that was the day in my life with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. If you enjoyed, definitely leave a like. I really appreciate it. Comment down below what your experience has been and if you're excited to get one, if you're gonna get one, if you if you hate the new iPhone 16 Pro Max, then let me know as well. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to see more. And if you're interested in more day in the life, be sure to watch my iPhone 16 Pro day in the life, my iPhone 16 day in the life, and my iPhone 16 Plus day in the life. Those all should be live by the time this comes out, but if not, then subscribe anyway. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye.